It's Monday morning. We've got orders to pack. eBay, whatnot. We've got listings to do. Join me for an epic day of eBay shenanigans. I'm just about to go live on YouTube as well. Come and join me over here. Every single Monday we'll be going live, picking and packing orders with you guys, having a little work hangout. If you're a UK reseller, come and join the show, hang out together. I might also film a few little bits here and there throughout the show. So if you want a chance to be featured, you want to have your name shouted out, come and join the live shows and I'll try and get you on the channel. But I'm already a minute late, so let's get started here and I'll see you in there. We are live, we are packing orders, halfway through the job. We are on the YouTube channel. Look at this inception. Hello there. Hello everybody in the chat. Thank you all for joining me. We've got Jack Dobbins, Lincolnshire Pickers, Secret Carper. We've had George's Treasure Shed in here, Married to Reselling, Tam and Bell, all of you legends. I'm going to keep on picking and packing these orders, get them all sorted, and then we'll post them out. I've also got all the whatnot orders to pack as well, so I'll show you a little bit of that too. But I'm going to get listings done today. They are the main goal, so I'm getting all this sorted. First thing, to have listings take up the rest of the day. If you want to be a part of the live shows in the future, we go live every Monday, picking and packing orders, and there should be more in the future, so stay tuned. 5 orders picked and packed, live show about to end. Thank you very much to everyone who joined me, Pokey Picker, Lee Smith, everyone in here, Limelight Vinty. I'll see you all in next week's live show on Monday. Also, you're probably going to watch this video, so that's quite cool. See yourselves in this video, drop a comment if you do. That's the eBay orders picked. Gonna head down and do whatnot in just a moment, get it all shipped, and then we're gonna go list. It's time to pack whatnot orders again. We've got our typical setup. Get in here, open the doors, and let's see what we've got to pick and pack today. We've got all of these bits, shoes, some grass, we sold a lamp, we sold all of the board games. We even did some mystery bundle, a kind of mystery bundles of 5 items in a bag of a certain size. And then we've literally got the majority of the rail sold. Only these things didn't sell. All of this is to be picked and packed up. And then next show, we'll be diving into these boxes. But once we can get all of these boxes cleared and sold through, we're going to get this space back. And I'm going to try and use this space to do a bit more of like tailored shows. Maybe not as long as our like 2-3 hour ones when we've got all of this sort of stuff going on. But a bit more of just like an hour in the corner with a nice setup with the collection. Try and sell a few games, try and sell a few toys, have a bit of fun. I want to try and mix and match this and like really level up our whatnot as a whole, like not just the typical show, but start having like a big show on the Sunday where we do our typical stuff, and then throughout the week have like an hour show pop up or an hour here and there doing different things that's not just clothing all the time. But it wasn't too bad a show. We did £83 in total. We literally just started everything at £1 and we were like clearance. We want it gone, let's go. So we were happy to take anything. It was 0% commission as well because it was just before the Euros game. So we've got 0% commission from the show. So we should be getting a lot more of that money back. We paid £13.50 in postage fees. So that's for all of the giveaways that we did. We've paid £13.50 for that. Obviously, I had to pay for the things that I gave away as well. So it's not a crazy profitable show or anything like that. But a lot of these items, I've either already paid off the bulk that I got it from, and this is now pure profit, or I was able to buy them in bulk, which brings the cost down for me so that when I do sell them, even for £1, I've made some profit. But it does bring into question, like, what do you want to work for? How much will you work for? Like for me, whatnot is worth it because I've got this stock. I might as well go on there and sell it through and clear the space. And like, it's not junk. It's not just crap items. It's good quality stock. A lot of the time we're trying to aim it at like people going on holiday, if they're going to festivals. But back to what I was saying is like, a lot of people might see this and be like, all of those items, you're going to pack all of that for like 70 quid. Is that even worth your time? And like for me, it is worth doing. I'd rather have 70 quid than not have 70 quid. And I was saying to someone before that even if it's not the most profitable show, by going live on whatnot and having a show over there and having built a following over there, I now have a stronger brand for that. My brand is in more places and I've got an exposure from that. And the whole thing with like advertising and marketing is you need touch points. And the more touch points you can have with an audience, the more likely they are to watch your stuff or buy your products. So for me, that's kind of what Whatnot is. It's like I go live on YouTube, that's a touch point. I put videos on YouTube, that's a touch point. There's a short or a clip going out, that's a touch point. A story on Instagram, that's a touch point. A post on Instagram as a touch point. The same for a Whatnot show is a touch point, and you get to hang out, you get to talk with us, you get to have a laugh with us. It's not just us selling you stuff and ramming it down your throat. We do relax, we do chat as well. It's not just buy, sell, sell, sell. As much as we want to get things sold, we obviously appreciate that people are watching us, they're spending their time with us, and we want to make it worth their while. But if you have a Whatnot show that doesn't deliver on the sales that you expected, don't fret too much about it, because you can always go live again. You can always try again next week. You can always try again tomorrow. And because you went live, people now are aware of you. They know that you exist. Whatnot knows you exist. So just make more of it happen, and it will continue the ball of momentum to where you want it to go. But enough of me waffling. Let's actually get some work done. I thought this was a big order with 10 items. The next one is 20 items. This is what a 20 item order looks like. All of this clothing, stacks of clothing, bits of accessories, shoes, board games, chucking in a couple extra sweets, a lamp, all sorts. It's gonna go in this big box, or at least I'm gonna try and cram it all in there. But I always like to get a bag out so we can actually put the clothes in the bag, because if it's raining like it is today, then it makes sure that even if the box gets wet, the clothes won't get wet inside because they're protected. After a bit of parcel Jenga, we finally got it all in there. I had to take this out of the box, stack him up in there, pop the bag in, pop that on there, but that should close. And that is one parcel, 20 orders, 10 plus kilograms. Let's get it shipped out. Thank you very much, JPS and Steph. Done. Now just got to tape him up and post them off. All of the orders now packed up. These ones I'll have to come back for, but we've got these out here ready to go, wheeling them to the post office. Rain, here I come. First lot of parcels dropped off. Now we're heading back, pick up the rest of them, and then come back, do it all again before we go home and list. What is this? Someone's had a clear out. We need a poo. Is that lampshade in there? Clothes ruined in there? Anything decent that you can see? It's probably all baby stuff, right? And let's just try and see what brands they're throwing out. Diodora. Who knows? It's probably not worth rummaging through. It's all been rained on now anyway. What's this? This looks brand new in the box. What the f is that? What the hell is that? Oh, just look at the state of it, man. All those perfectly good boxes ruined by the rain. Well, that's coming out with me. Some Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Disney toy. It's soaking wet, but oh well. Let's take it home, dry it off, see if there's any money in it. I've never heard of it or seen it before, so let's learn something new together, shall we? At the expense of Tommy. Even though it didn't cost me anything, it's just carrying it home, you know? I'm back home. I've made it after the trips. I did both trips. We got everything posted. I got absolutely soaked, covered in the rain, but you got to do what you got to do, especially when you don't drive. You just got to push through it, make it happen. Otherwise, it's all going to fall behind. But I'm back home now. I'm going to do my consolidation on my clothing before I get everything listed, and then just fit it all into the same space so I don't need to crack into a new box just yet. But if you don't know what I'm talking about with consolidation, it is where you take the items that have sold. So I believe at least one item is sold from there. That means I can now move the item from the front of here into the back of this one, and it will all stay in order. But it means that as we sort through all of the different shelves, we should gain at least a box or two back from everything that's sold over the past, I don't even know, since I've had this system set up. A month, 2 months. But I'm going to set the camera up, let you watch me as I go through and consolidate. I'm going to put it on a time lapse rather than me talking through what I'm doing, because I mean, it pretty much just speaks for itself. But you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you pick up a thing or two. If it's something you want to give a go, there's plenty of tutorials out there. Or if you wanted to see a tutorial from me, let me know down in the comments and I'll show you how I set up this whole system myself. Tommy Trade Studios. About to lay it down. Let me see what you got. Why you put in bags and boxes? Don't want a cross list. Bending over backwards gonna ruin your coccyx. Better do what the doc says. There's no point destroying your one body for material objects. But I sold a shirt and I got 50 quid. Realistically it should have been 500. Now I've made a sale and I'm feeling addicted. And luckily for me, I just wanted to get rid. Consolidation complete. Everything's been shuffled over and we've gained 2 spaces at the bottom, emptied 2 complete boxes. That means we've now got 2 boxes to fill up, as well as some space still left in this one here. I mean, it's not ideal that I've got this board like right in front of this, because it means I've got to sort of shuffle them along, or to get in there, I've got to take this one out and then move them along to get it. There's still efficiency things that can be made, but we're just doing the best that we can with what we got at the minute, and this was the best setup that I could come up with. Obviously I could move this over more, but then it's going to sort of take up half of the doorway space, and in there currently isn't available for more usage just yet. Kind of debating whether to convert that into the photography room, but still, that's a thing for another day, another venture. We just need to work with what we got, get the stock sorted, and we can upgrade it as we go.
Me, 2.5 years of being in the group to finally hit the point of saying, yeah, do you know what? People are right. I need to niche down.
Just watching some James there, spitting some facts, bold finds on Tech and Sports podcast. Both of them absolute legends, sharing so much knowledge, so much value, so much information. You don't need to take everything everyone says as like verbatim and take it word for word and be like, I need to do exactly as they've said. Like, I think you need to like take what people have said and apply it to your situation, and that's exactly what I've done. So from listening to these guys and all of their stuff, I'm now here doing this exact thing, getting all my clothing listed, photographed. This is my current setup for photographing clothing. I've literally just got this one stand. I've built myself a nice backboard to get a nice neutral color on it. The clothing I can then just flip around nice and easy. Obviously sort it out there, but it makes things nice and easy to photograph. The one thing I do want to do is like get a light up on the ceiling or something and take advantage of this space up here, so that it's not in this like really cramped kind of floor space. I think that'll just make it so much easier to like actually operate in here and get things done. As you can see as well, I've actually turned the light off. If I have the light on, it has more of a like orangey kind of warm light, and then it clashes with the white neutral light of this lamp. So I want to try and capture as much neutral light as possible. So having some sunlight coming through just from back there, and then this light here, that's exactly what I need. But I would love to have this like up out of the way rather than this annoying pole right in front of me. Anyone got any ideas or recommendations for lighting? Let me know in the comments below and I'll happily take a look. Did just want to say though, this light, I actually found it outside of a charity shop that closed down, so they don't take donations anymore, and then someone like left this light outside of the charity shop to like donate it because they didn't want it anymore. And it's opposite where I post my parcels, so I'd literally just posted all my items, walked out and then saw this light over there, and I was like, I need to go and look at this. And it was just starting to rain, so I thought, I'm going to take this, I'm going to save it from getting destroyed. And it's actually been a treat. Like, I've listed 200 items of clothing using this exact light. I've done whatnot shows with this light. I've done YouTube live shows with this light. I use it to like film stuff all the time. So it's already like, I've got so much use out of it already. It's amazing. But I'm ready to upgrade. I think I need to like focus on how to maximize my space, how to maximize my time when it comes to doing the processes within the business. Because today's a perfect example of, I was trying to get all the postage and packing done early so that I could hop onto listings. And then where I had a whatnot show to pack for as well, I was thinking, oh, I can get this all done by 12. That wasn't the case. I got it done by 2 o'clock. And then I had to do 2 trips to the post office because I don't drive. So I've got to wheel everything there on trolleys. So 2 trips of that in the pouring rain, which is just, you know, you've got to do it. I don't have any other choice. It's got to be done. But just trying to figure out like what ways can I save time so that I don't stay here now until like 10 o'clock listing clothing. A few items in already, having photographed it. I've like created a batch of drafts and I'm just photographing like in the draft on the eBay app. It's not the most efficient way to do it. I'd rather just do all the photographs and upload it when I come to the laptop. But I have a bit of a technical issue with that at the moment where I've got like an infinite buffer. So if I upload images through the laptop, it just buffers forever and it actually takes even longer to get things done. So this is definitely the most efficient way for now, but I'm hoping I can get that sorted so that I can finally start maximizing my processes, tidy this space, clear all of this clothing stock through, get it listed, get it sold. I want the problems of growing, not the problems of stumbling over myself, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is how I do my photography for the clothing. And then I instantly stick a sticker on it from here, stick it in one of these bags, and I'm just filling up this one at the moment. So 202 was the last one in there. You little cutie. Oh, you got a sore nose. We got all the photographs taken. I'm just sat here now, going through, getting everything listed. Just working through the item specifics, doing a bit of research in another tab at the same time to double check my pricing, get it live, and then we move on tomorrow. I'm definitely going to make my routine where I do my listings first thing in the morning, get the photographs taken, get the listings done, then move on to the packing. And once the packing's sorted out, because I don't really need to source at the moment, my eBay day is technically done. So once that process has happened, I've then got time for editing and loads of exciting stuff that's all in the works. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.